perfect view of the beautiful world I found in you. The clock is ticking, but the heart is still. We were giants in a sapphire sky, with the kind of flame that'll never die. I'm looking back at the life we made before the colors started just to fade. I miss you, I love you, it's all I know. I'm never gonna let the feeling go. Never letting go. I still love you. Windows down on the canyon run, chasing every shadow till we hit the sun. We had the magic, we had the soul, before the story took a heavy toll. I keep the Polaroids pinned on my mind, leaving every other thought behind. You're the only person I'll ever need, even if the distance makes me bleed. I remember the laugh, I remember the tears, I'll carry the weight through all the years. It was real, it was us, leaving everywhere in the dust. We were giants in a sapphire sky, with the kind of flame that'll never die. I'm looking back at the life we made before the colors started just to fade. I miss you, I love you, it's all I know. I'm never gonna let the feeling go. Oh, never letting go. I still love you. I still love you. I'll always remember. I'm right. I still love you. I still love you. I still love you. I still love you.
There's a storm in my head, it won't sit still. Lightning strikes every thought I try to kill. Shadows whisper my name, they won't let go. In the corners of my mind where no light shows. Oh, the mind of madness, it spins like a wheel, turning chaos
chair is cold where she used to sit. Her coffee cup's gone and I can't handle it. The paper folds, but it's never real. Her voice is quiet at her side of the bed. Till death do us part. They said it's so clean, but they never warned me of the in-between.
What up, what up? Welcome in, Cougar. What's going on, baby? What is new with you?
Staring at her empty chair.
Oh,
The mornings crawl like they're stuck in glue. A shadow lingers, but it's just a view. I pour 2 cups, then I catch my hand. The seconds for no one I can't understand. So death do us part. They said it's so clean, but they never warned me. Her laugh in the air, now it's just despair. Sand still clings to the books on the shelf. I talk to her ghost, I'm losing myself. Oh, the table is set, but the seat's always bare. I'm haunted and hollow by her empty chair. Till death do us part. They said it's so clean, but they never warned me. The laugh in the air, now it's just despair. I'm stuck here staring at her empty chair.
I can't believe when I look in your eyes that you're right here, standing by my side. What an entrance you made, my friends' jaws all dropped, but I stayed quiet, didn't say a word at all. Same room, same crowd, feeling that spark, something magnetic pulling us in the dark. Somehow we gravitated to each other, like the universe had its own plan. Yeah, no words needed, just that pull we couldn't fight. Now you're still here, moving with me tonight. You're still the one lighting up the floor. You're still the rhythm I can't ignore. You're still the smile that gets me high. After all this time, you're still my favorite vibe. Friends tried their shot, but you chose me. Now we're dancing close, wild and free. Somehow we gravitated to each other, like the universe had its own plan. No words needed, just that pull we couldn't fight. Now you're still here, moving with me tonight. Feel the beat, let it take control. Heart to heart, losing all control. Didn't see it coming, but I'm glad we did. You're the best move I ever made. How we gravitated, to each other. Universe dancing to its own plan. Bodies in sync, souls on fire tonight. And you're still by my side. I can't believe when I look in your eyes. You're still moving right here with me. Gravitate, yeah, we gravitated. call me the triple threat. I smash, I crash, I rise. I know sweat, but here's the truth I can't forget. It's not just me, it's all of us, yeah. I get the title, I get the crown, but you're the reason I don't back down. We lift each other, yeah, hand in hand. I'm just a lead singer in this band. You push, you pull, you break the mold. Without your fire, I'm just cold. You take the hits, you take the fall, you build the stage, you light the hall. I take the mic, but it's our call. Together we rise, we have it all. Glory's just a lonely throne. Without your strength, I'm overthrown. It's not just me, it's all of you. Triple threat, nah, it's us times two. We lift each other, yeah, hand in hand. I'm just a lead singer in this band. You push, you pull, you break the mold. Without your fire, I'm just cold. You say it's not me, it's you. Push me away, then pull me through. Your signals are tangled like wires in a storm. Need space, sailing altitude with someone else, not me.
What up? What's going on, everybody? How you all doing out there? Thank you so much for that. All right, get me this down here. What is this Artemis you're speaking on? What does this mean to me? I don't know. All right, we gotta change the playlist. Hold on, because I gotta open up a different folder, right? I gotta bring in my other folder. What folder am I looking for? Let's see real quick. I'm looking for my Achilles tendon. Yeah, this one. Boom, I think that's how it goes. Oh, what's going on, everybody? And then I wanted to start it off with a little bit of some well, what's going on here? Max. Oh, this one? Uh-oh. I double clicked it and it didn't like that. What's up, Hannah? Welcome in. What's going on, man? How you been? How's the game treating you? Tell me, how is the game treating you? All right, so I clicked the song. It doesn't want to play that song. I don't understand this. This thing is not working. Keys are fun. Raids are fun. So you're having a good time. That's awesome. That's what you want, I think, for sure. For sure. All right. I guess I'm gonna have to go back to the other thing because it's not wanting to do the other thing. Oh my Lanta. What is going on here, Max? Give me a second, fellas. I might have broke the music. Let me shut it off the proper way and restart it. Sorry. Red Bull time. I have been taking, I've been concentrating on YouTube content at the present moment. So I've been trying to get my music channel going on YouTube. Had a pretty amazing short on there today, which was amazing. On a song that I literally threw in the trash and then restored it and then made a video for it. I was like, oh, okay. And then it surpassed everything else that I you know I was gonna be doing. So I was like, okay, where is this coming from? So literally, I liked it. I threw it in the trash. I heard something in one of these, and I must have deleted it on accident. So I had to retrieve it. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try it. It's kind of relative to this song here. It deals a lot with not being able to sleep and anxiety, and your mind won't fucking shut off. Because there'll be times where I'm up until 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'll start writing a song, you know. And that's essentially what came out of both of these songs. This is one of them. This one I, of course, wrote at 5 o'clock in the morning. You know. And I think it's because we watch and we're connected to the computer so much that our mind just goes in different directions with that. Yeah, but I hadn't slept all night. You know, so at 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm still up and my mind is going, and I'm like, well, you know, because I know the minute I go to get up, I'm going to be tired. You know, I know if I stay in the bed, I'm not going to want to sleep. It eludes me, you know, something it's funny like that. Shit like that is funny. So I've been concentrating on that. I've been going down the whole create your own music videos. So I've been doing that for the music that I write, so I can actually make it into visuals as well as the song. Unfortunately, you know, AI is not where I would like it to be. There are a lot of mistakes that are made in the videos, and sometimes I just got to let it fly and hope that one day, and I'm sure it'll happen, one day AI will catch up. You know, the technology will be there and we'll have crisp video. Because to get any of these videos made would probably cost you hundreds of dollars. And it cost me $5 to make a video. You know what I mean? So there's that. And if I could get a short out of that actually makes sense, you know, I'll take it. Because even my intro video that I have for the channel here, that cost me $50. And if I go to Fiverr charges, you know, $50 to $70 to $100 for all kinds of things, you know. Just got to keep creating at the end of the day, regardless of the tools you have or don't have. Yeah. Yep, you work with what you have. You work with, and then I learned about CapCut. So one of the videos that you guys, you know, I'll show you here because I'm not going to start. One of the things that I'm hearing is do not share to the people that you know, and that would be for my WoW family, because the WoW family is here for a while. So if they click on it, they're not going to want to watch it. You know what? Which gives the algorithm and YouTube the idea that this isn't a good video. So, and then I had a couple of haters that always like to come into my channel and they'll turn around and they'll put bad stuff on the video, or they'll give me bad comments on the video, and that's one of the things too. Yeah, he's had to teach me. Yeah, I've been learning code. I learned how to do workflow. I actually opened up a terminal and I was working with DOS, I think you would call it, running the command window and everything like that. So the retention, as long as I have the reps in, I'm going to learn. So another thing that Max had to go through, and my wife, they got to see the bad video. But for you guys, I'm going to give you the guy. I'm gonna give you guys the good video. All right. So this is my new video. I hope you all enjoy it.
Hung on every word you say. I taste your name and look away. Catch myself in the glass door glare, red in the face like I'm caught mid-prayer. Am I that obvious? Heart on my sleeve like a tag left on. You laugh and it loosens every knot I've tied up strong. Hung on every word you say, every little look just gives me away. Am I that obvious? Am I that drawn in? The way you walk, the way you move, even how you tuck your hair behind your ear. Angel, you're right here. You lean in just to make a point, ink on your hand from a folded note. I memorize every crooked line like I might lose you if I blink this time. Hung on every word you say, every little look just gives me away. Am I that obvious? Am I that drawn in? The way you walk, the way you move, even how you tuck your hair behind your ear. Angel, you're right here. If you could see what I feel, would you stay or would you disappear? So I lock it in a quiet smile while you push your hair back behind your ear. Oh, heaven in the smallest things right here. Hung on every word you say, every little look just gives me away. Am I that obvious? Am I that lost in it? In your way you walk, the way you move, even how you tuck your hair behind your ear, behind your ear. The angels say you'll stay right
And that was hung on every word you say. What'd you guys think? I mean, I did a lot of editing on that. I had to save the video because the video was so fucking borked. It was so borked. And thankfully showing it to all my friends and my wife and everybody, I was even able to catch certain things that I thought I had gotten away from. Yada yada. Long story short, I think it's a good final product, and that'll be out, I think, Wednesday or Thursday. Wednesday. Yeah, or maybe. Yeah, I got one for them. I have to think about it. The girl looked like a Kardashian. You know who I thought she looked like more? Yeah, we had to get rid of the full. Yeah. I thought she looked like Vanessa Marcel. Vanessa Marcel. Kardashian, I could see, but I made her and I've made him. So those characters are in a lot of my videos because I created full packages for them. And I can change what they wear, and I trust. I put in a lot of work. I've had a lot of fun with it. I really have. So even though I haven't been playing World of Warcraft, one of the things that I've come to realize is when you're first starting out World of Warcraft, you don't want to try and 100% the game right away. I think one of the things you want to most do is take your time and smell the roses. There's another song that I had written, Enough Time. That was the overwhelming pressure that I was feeling about hurry up and do this. If you don't do this, you'll regret it. If you don't do that, you're going to regret it. You know what? Just do what you can. And at that point in time, I felt like I had too much on my plate. There was too much. There was 5 characters. I planned to try and level all up to 90. I got 4 of them done. And then I did the pally and I was going into all the other alts that I had. And I'm like, I can't maintain this because Lore Master just seemed like it broke me. Lore Master was such a huge, daunting task for me. And to keep on going up to a quest giver that would turn around and give me another 6 quests, I then went into the mind frame of get it done. Don't even read the quest, just look at the objective. And that's not really the way that I like to play when I'm looking at my quest and trying to complete the quest. But there was so many of them that I just, all reason went out the window. And I just went ahead and did that shit. And I got Lore Master, and then I started working on the gearing process. And then, and then I was like burnt out. Yeah, I was literally with my head and hands thinking, breathe, hit the reset button and just fucking breathe. So let's go ahead and discuss why you play World of Warcraft. So I believe there's definitely 3 reasons why you play World of Warcraft. Number 1 would be you have a friend that definitely plays World of Warcraft, is always in your ear about how awesome this game is. I'm going to be with you every step of the way. It'll be so much fun. We'll get out there and we'll make this shit happen. We're gonna be the Kobe and Shaq of WoW, bro. We're gonna own everything, hyping the game up and your experience. And then you buy the game. They might even buy it for you. If you have a good friend and he really wants you to play, he'll even buy it for you. And then what happens is you get into the game, you start playing, and the leveling experience for you is very hard if you're trying to time it around working with someone else. And that goes into a different topic that I'll talk about some other time, but you bought the game, or you got the game, and now you're into this World of Warcraft experience. Well, one of the things about the World of Warcraft experience that nobody really tells you, and if you're not somebody that's privy to playing a game like this, it's a major time sink. It is a major time sink. If you're coming from some game like Black Myth Wukong, or you're playing something along the lines of NBA 2K 26, those games have a begin and end. You could win the championship, or you could finish the story, and the experience is basically over. Where here, there is no end, and every season is another season. The treadmill is there all the time. So I have to say that if you're with a friend that tells you to buy this game, they hate you, and they only want you to buy the crack because they want you to experience the same pain that they feel when they're going through the process of playing the game, because that's really what it is. This is like, you know, your friend turns out to be the drug pusher, and the rock is WoW. You know what I mean? So if you're able to break the how I would say the addiction, which is known as MMORPGs or you know, RPGs in general, stay away. Don't come back. You know, because it's a carrot and a stick thing. You know. Number 2 player that comes and plays World of Warcraft. That player is all about competition. He's playing for one of the 3 pillars. He is playing for either the Mythic Plus aspect of the game, the Raid aspect of the game, or the PvP aspect of the game, and has heard how much of a huge competitive nature it can be. Because really, when you're in any part of those 3 pillars of the game, there is competitiveness. That's why they give you titles and achievements for each of those. You know, if you get to be a CE, they give you a mount. And these are the things that you go after because it's such a great thing to have without going out and having to try and get on a baseball team. Or I always refer things to sports because that's the world that I come from. But, you know, it's definitely something that you could do at the comfort of your own desk behind your keyboard, and you have to get in the reps and be that good, you know, like you Hall of Fame player, you know, type of person that has good skill, awareness, and does all of that. So that's number 2, is a person that wants to. Now number 3 is the kind of person that wants to come into the game and enjoy the world that is Azeroth. That means you are basically an achievement hunter. You aren't here for the 3 pillars of the game. Although you like the idea of having purples, that isn't your main objective. Your objective is to collect anything that the game has to offer. That could be anything now, which is the decor. And then you could do all of the crazy achievements. Like, I believe Insane in the Membrane is a huge undertaking. One that isn't worn across many characters. If they are, they probably don't even play anymore, because things like that can definitely break your mentality because of the long laundry list that you have to do to get achievements like that. You know, you go out, you do all your different research, whether it be YouTube or whatnot, and you look for your different achievements that are hard to get. Achieve reputations, you know, are a thing. Lore master, pathfinders. There are many things in this game that there are to get. So in my case, I fall under the 3 pillar. You know, I come into the 3 pillar where I'm here to play Mythic Plus and have fun with you guys. But if you're not one of those players and you fall outside of the realm of those 3, I want to know why it is you play. What is it? If it's not those 3, I hope it's not just coming here for RP. I mean, if it's the RP aspect of it, I want to hear about that as well. So let me know. You know, it's kind of like that. I just think it's really interesting to find out. Right? So we have a video to watch as well. And it's a video that's by Nixium. So apparently World of Warcraft has a big problem. World of Warcraft has a big problem. It could be within their lore, it could be in their mechanics, it could be in their customer service and what they're trying to tackle. But you know it, I know it, everybody knows it. The game right now is in turmoil in a way. And that is because Blizzard has removed so much of the add-ons and everything that they're having to make everything easier. But what I think they've tried to do is to make sure that the game is approachable by everybody, to make sure that they can all play it and not hate life. So let's get into this real quick.
Character to being one of the most despised characters in Warcraft lore. Well, everybody, it was inevitable, but the cracks in World of Warcraft Midnight are finally starting to show. WoW Midnight has one big major problem so far, and that's what I want to talk about on this video, a topic that everybody seems to be discussing, and I figured I would weigh in and share my thoughts. So first of all, to the naysayers out there, the people that are religiously praying in the back of their minds that World of Warcraft Midnight will just go down as yet another horrible World of Warcraft expansion. Yes, the expansion does have some cracks in it, and yes, it does have a major problem, but in terms of gameplay, WoW Midnight is still very, very solid. People love the delves in this expansion. The world is fantastic to explore. There's plenty to do in this expansion, to the point that I've even seen some people saying that there's almost too much to do in WoW Midnight because...
And that's what I was talking about. The overwhelming aspect of coming and playing the game, really, if you aren't able to handle a lot of pressure and you put a lot of that pressure on yourself, it could be a real head mess that you could put yourself into.
They have all this fun content to explore, but there's so much of it you don't know, which cookie jar to put your fingers into. PvP is fun and so on. But the one big problem, the one big issue that's plaguing the expansion is not really the gameplay, but it's the story. It's the lore. And, I want to confess something to you guys. Those of you that recently have come on to this Nixium Talks channel, you've subscribed, and, thank you guys for that, by the way. It is a brand new YouTube channel, so I appreciate you all being here. But maybe you've watched my first few videos on this expansion where I really went deep into, I guess, talking about the lore of Midnight as I was experiencing it. And, I admit I'm still kind of formulating my full opinions on the story, but I think that, maybe I gave the lore of this expansion a little too much credit. So let me just explain what I mean by that real fast before we get into, what exactly has made everybody very upset. So when this expansion first came out, one of its title-most characters was Erator. And when you play through the Midnight main storyline, for those of you that maybe haven't done it yet, you're really going to follow Erator as he is struggling with this conflict of faith, because his mother, Alleria, she is not an agent of the Void, but she's a user of the Void, and she tries to use the Void for good. And then he has his father, Terrelion, who he is the High Exarch of the Army of the Light. So he's all about the light and, your traditional, I guess, light stuff or whatever. So he's in this kind of mixed religion family situation. Also, his parents, they were gone for a very long time. They were with the Army of the Light. They were fighting against the Burning Legion and, agents of Shadow and stuff, the Void and whatnot. So they were gone for a very long time. And
I actually listened to that on audiobook, and that was that was the first and is still the only audiobook that I've listened to on lore, and I thought that was so appealing, because that's when Illyria actually went in and became an agent of the of the Void, basically. And you had Terrelion trying to figure out, what am I supposed to do? And then you had the light telling her, well, we can't really work with you. We can't really trust you because, of the Void. And it just the turmoil between their whole relationship they went into. I didn't even really know about Erator until later on, but that was interesting.
Now they've come back, and Erator, he's kind of caught in the middle between his mother and his father, and he doesn't really know where to place himself, because he's a paladin, and he's a very devout paladin, but Midnight introduces this story where, Erator sees how the light can be misused, how it can be abused, and how the Void can actually be used for good. And this puts him in a little bit of almost like a religious conflict. And I'm saying all that because when the expansion first launched, admittingly, I was a really big fan of this story. But I think that admittingly, at least in regards to the Erator story, I think that I gave Blizzard a little bit too much, not credit, but I treated the story as something that I thought was going to be deeper than what it actually ended up being. So no one's really talking about this. Everyone's talking about what I'm going to talk about.
I don't really find that there was a big issue with the story so far. I think it's been very fluid. You know, I think it's covering the bases, unless I'm missing something here, but we'll find out what he's talking about. I mean, it kind of educated me on things that I was missing.
Here in 1 minute, but I just want to talk about this specifically. I really enjoy, you know, playing characters, like even like in role play or something, or like in LARP or whatever, or reading stories about characters that are put into the middle of like two conflicting worldviews, and they try to reconcile between the two of them, but ultimately they're pulled to one side, but you see the conflict and stuff. I guess maybe a character that maybe most of you guys might be aware of is maybe Uhtred from like the Last Kingdom series. He's a really good example of this. You know,
You guys ever watch that show? I love that Uhtred. Oh my god, I actually have a character named Uhtred, or I did. I might have deleted it, but yeah, definitely. So that's one of the things when they talk about, you know, being on the good side, being on the bad side, finding the inner turmoil, and trying to see what it is both of them can bring out that is good. You know, having to work with when we're going up against Dimensius, trying to work with Zalateth and understand that, you know, even though we know in the end she's going to betray us, that is her main objective, because she's not doing anything for anybody unless it's going to benefit her. Yet we still have to buy into that. And then when we come here, we have to see Eretor and then deal with the mom and dad issue, because one's the dark and one's the light. Well, that's where they go into, you know, shadow and light being that he is that. He is exactly that. So where is he going to land? I don't think his story is going to be told until probably later on in this expansion, or maybe even in the Last Titan, that we'll find out exactly where he's going to land at.
Saxon is raised as a Dane. You know, he was born a Christian, but now he's a pagan, but he's fighting for the Christians. I really enjoy characters like that. And I was hoping, like with Eretor, we would actually see him struggling more with the syncretism that he was practicing with the void and the light. You know, if he was practicing any form of syncretism, I was interested to see, you know, maybe this character, maybe practicing like, you know, like he's a follower of the light, but, you know, he holds tenets that would be of the void, or he holds void-like opinions about things that other worshipers of the light would never agree.
But I don't think he could have that, because even though his mother has come back, I don't believe she's been a huge part in his life, because he's been residing in Silvermoon, if I understand correctly, and she's not allowed in Silvermoon. She only recently, if you have the short story, hear that she came back to visit him, but nothing ever says, you know, unless somebody maybe knows, never says like, I haven't seen you in such a long time, like how many years, because as we all know, these characters, they take on immortal time, like they don't age the same as like we would age, you know what I mean? It kind of seems like it's off to the point where 5 years for us in real time is nothing to them, because they live for so long. Now, if that doesn't apply to somebody like Anduin and, you know, Turalian, because they're both supposed to be human and the elves do have a longer lifespan, then what exactly, how does that affect Eretor? Because he's, you know, he's a hybrid.
On maybe to maybe use the Last Kingdom again as an example, it would be like, you know, I guess like a Dane from back in the Dane law converting to Catholicism, but he's treating like the old Germanic, you know, Danish Norse gods as like saints. Like there's God up here, and then there's like the Norse gods, like those are the saints or whatever. They're like on the same level as the saints or whatever. And of course, like, you know, every Catholic would say, no, it's ridiculous, that's nonsense. And every, you know, I guess pagan dude would be like, dude, that's nonsense, you know what I mean? But for him or her or whatever, like that weird syncretism is them trying to reconcile the two worlds. And I really was hoping to kind of see that with Eretor. And some of the things about his story didn't really make much sense. I mean, you know, even like the premise that I talked about, he was
I'm sorry, I start laughing because I always bring it up during stream, is like the first time that we as a character player are introduced into Eretor and asked to go do these these quests with him. We started hearing about all his dad issues, and I was just kind of thrown off by that. As somebody that just meets you, you would think that the characters inside of World of Warcraft wouldn't be so forthcoming to strangers because you might fight under the same banner or towards the same cause. Like, I don't need to open up to you about my inner feelings and things that are going on between me and my dad, because who are you? I don't know you. You know, so I kind of found that off-putting. I would like a little bit more of that to be realistic. Like, if he wanted to have that conversation, wouldn't that be with somebody that he's had a relationship longer than me, just getting on on the ground, you know, to help fight this, and he's telling you about his dad issues.
You know, he's realizing that the light can be misused and abused by people, and Blizzard sort of establishes in the story that he's sort of surprised by this or something, and yet Eretor is fully aware of like the Scarlet Crusade all along. Like, so it's a little bit weird that he's like, what? Like, my dad can be like, he can be like a light wielder, but kind of be a cock? Like, what? Like, you know, like, so it was a little weird in some places, but I was really hoping that Blizzard would go into a lot more depth with his character, and they really didn't. And then also, like, with the Sindarai, you know, with the Blood Elves, I was hoping that Blizzard was going to go into maybe just a lot more depth with, and to be fair, maybe this one will come later, but like the Blood Elves and the Amani are kind of working together to fight against the Void and Xalatath, and I wanted to see a bit more of like these two cultures have been at war with each other for generations. Like, this is not a small thing for them to be like, okay, we're gonna work together against this enemy. Like, this is
Where is this at? This looks like a short story that I have not heard or seen yet. Anybody know? Because this looks like, for a time, Eretor was, well, yeah, okay. Now that, never mind, because Verissa is the one that raised Eretor, therefore he would be living in Silvermoon, and therefore Lotharmar would be training him. Okay, I think I got it. Never mind.
This is like multi-generational trauma. You know, how many children have seen their parents killed? Like, you know, how many sons have buried their fathers? How many daughters have buried their mothers? Like, on both sides. Like, this is a huge thing. And I wanted to see that explored a little bit more, and maybe it will be like in future patches, but it really hasn't been yet. And, you know, I can go on with this, but like, this is like when it comes to Warcraft lore, I understand that MMOs are, you're kind of limited in what you can do with an MMORPG, but sometimes I wish there were more moments like the stay a while and listen moments where we really get to see Blizzard just bring these characters to life in new ways. You know, these, like, where Blizzard is attempting not just to write another stupid paladin or just another stupid mage or another dumb troll, but like, these are real characters struggling with real things that we ourselves possibly can relate to. You know, I mean, I didn't grow up like this, but maybe someone listening to this, maybe you grew up in a maybe you grew up in a
maybe you grew up in Silvermoon, you know, and you got trained and your mom was part of the dark and your dad was a priest or something. I don't know. No, but I think it's really neat. That was a nice added feature when they started doing the stay a while and listens. I do enjoy those, and I do try to listen to those without any music and really feel what the story is. And one of the things that I've also come to realize is that no matter what you hear about in the lore, they can always retcon things by saying it was as a perspective of someone else. So this is something that you might know of, but it didn't exactly happen like that, because what we know and what we've heard comes from so-and-so, but really it goes like this. And this is something that I think they've done some of in Chronicle, if I understand correctly, that they retcon some of the previous lore because it wasn't going in the direction that the devs thought the story should go after a time of sitting and trying to connect all the yarn on the darts or the pegboard and try and get that all. So that could be a reason why they try to retcon, because I'm sure they want to have continuity. You know, like the whole thing with the jailer which was very odd to introduce a character like that we had never heard of. You know, when everybody was seeing everything about the figure with the chains on them, we all thought that was Garrosh, and I believe that that did end up being Garrosh, but we thought he might have a bigger role when it came to what the Shadowlands was going to be in the Maw and things like that.
Family where your mom was a Catholic and your dad was a Dane. You know what I mean? Like, you get the idea, but like, and maybe you sit there and you struggle with that. Like these sorts of stories and, you know, like the choices that these characters make, like, you know, I just find it to be very interesting. And we haven't really seen Blizzard do that too much with this expansion. You know, in Erator's story, it just kind of like ends suddenly. He just builds his father's shield back, and then he's just like, okay, well, anyway, you know, and that whole internal conflict is gone. It's just,
I don't know that it's gone. I think he's trying to maybe not. So he's, in my opinion, he doesn't want to ruin the relationship that he does have with his father, because his father's been probably more constant in his life, even while his mom has been back with Turalian. I think his dad has been more an influence into his life than his mother. I could be wrong. Somebody let me know. I don't believe that they've had much communication or things like that, because of course she's of the void. But I think he's Erator doesn't want to try and burn the bridge that he's developed with his dad. And his way to make amends, of course, was building the shield. But even Turalian said, I basically appreciate it, but you know, I'm not there yet, or I'm not ready. I still have too much to deal with, or maybe face. You know, my demons can't be solved by this, but I appreciate it. And so it's kind of like it's not done. It'll still, I think, come back up, whether it be in a book or maybe another short story. But I don't believe it's been concluded to say, you know, it could come back many moons from. You know, you have family, you have issues with your family, and you choose to kind of squash it for now. But you know, if you get nice and heated later on down the road, you might turn around and have yourself a good old, you know, knockdown, drag out fight with the words and let each other have it. He chooses not to do that right this moment. He's just going to be like, all right, let's move on. We have other things to worry about right now, and they do right now. You know, you got this big voidy thing coming out of Silvermoon, so a time and a place.
he's just Erator now. Like, there's really nothing to say about him. He's just fighting for the army of the light and fighting for Silvermoon and fighting for Azeroth and whatever. The main thing, though, that has really bothered people, though, along with maybe a little bit of that, like, I don't know if the right word is lacklusterness, but that sort of, you know, people getting a bite, but they want like the full course meal with the story, the stuff that I've been talking about already. But recently, you know, this new cinematic has come out, a new like raid ending cinematic that shows Xal'atath being confronted by, well, Erator and his aunt, Varisa Windrunner. And I was going to upload a reaction to this cinematic here on Nixium Talks, but over the past few days, I've actually been a bit sick. So the cinematic came out while I was struggling with a sore throat. So I watched it, and I don't want to, you know, I don't want to fake a reaction for you guys. I want you to hear my genuine first impressions. Anyway, so what happens is Erator and Varisa, they're talking to Xal'atath, and Xal'atath is just kind of doing her thing. She's just like, you guys are dumb. I'm gonna win. I'm real smart, and I'm evil. And then suddenly, from out of the blue, something happens that has just pissed off so many people. To quote what...
Oh, shut up. I haven't seen this fucking... Oh, we gotta find this one. We have to find this. Oh, no. Oh, I should probably pause this and watch that first. All right, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna find this video. Let me turn on the music because I want to watch this video, and then yeah, because that looks okay. I want to see where we're going at. In the meanwhile, listen to the music because I'm gonna go make some coffee. I gotta make some coffee. I'll be right back.
And there she stood by the apple tree, a smile like the sun, wild and free. separate roads,
yet never alone.
and faded laughs, it pulls its strings to bring us back where love begins. He came from the noise,
Where the buildings scrape the sky,
a suitcase full of dreams,
but the city felt alive.
his uncle's farm.
A world away, where the stars would guide the day.
And there she stood by the apple tree, a smile like the sun, wild and free. Once we met, we couldn't part.
Every moment,
Heart to heart, it was you. She taught him the river song and the way the fireflies glow. He showed her the city lights, tales of streets she'd never know. They carved their names on an old oak bark underneath that endless separate roads,
yet never alone.
and faded laughs, it pulls its strings to bring us back where love begins.
I've got this glitch in my chest when you walk in the room. A sudden distortion, a soul deconsume. The world goes to white noise, the colors all bleed. You're the only line of the poem I need. I'm tracing the map of the way that you smile. I'd walk every forest, I'd run every mile. My pulse is a drummer out of his mind, leaving the rest of the world far behind. Higher, wilder, one look and the stars start to misalign. Oh, oh, you're the only one, the race in my blood, the heat of the sun. My heart skips a beat, then it triples the pace, finding its home in the light of your face. It knows, no boundaries, no borders, no safety net found, just me and the way that you shake up the ground. They say slow it down, but I'm already gone. A mid-tempo ghost in the light of the dawn. I used to be careful, I used to be cold, but you're the new story that's gotta be told. The silence is loud when you want around, and it's a dizzying height, it's a terrifying fall, but I'd give up the floor just to have it all. I'm breathless, I'm yours. There isn't a doubt, there isn't a maybe. You're the gravity holding me, baby. Oh, 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 you're the only one, the race in my blood, the heat of the sun. My heart skips a beat, then it triples the pace, finding its home in the light of your face. It knows, no boundaries, no borders, no safety net found, just me and the way that you shake up the ground. My heart skips. You're the only one for me.
A shadow moves across my skin. It whispers loud, it crawls within.
All right. Let me try and find this Zalatath real quick. Zalatath and Sylvanas fight, or whatever happens here. Where is it? Okay, I think I found it. All right, let's see. Hold on. All right, so this is a I had to stop the Nixium because he's gonna go into something that I haven't seen yet. So I wanted to see this before, before basically letting him go on so he doesn't ruin it for me. Let's check it out.
You windrunners. You just don't know when to lay down and die.
We windrunners are just stubborn that way.
You? I honestly didn't factor for you.
Death comes for all, Zalata. Even your wretched kind.
Ah, shit.
We'll finish this another time.
Ah, shit. She's back.
I thought you said you could never leave the moor.
There are ways, nephew. But they do take their toll. Regardless, you told me that Silvermoon was in peril. That it needed its Ranger General one last time.
Sylvanas, if the Maw cannot hold you, then maybe there's a way back for you. Back to us.
My penance, my true work has only begun, little sister. The Shadowlands are not at all what they seem. I cannot rest until I've uncovered the truth. Still, I hope to see you both again. Before the end begins.
What? Oh, shit. Okay. All right. So, I mean, she's not back, but she came back to scare off Zalatath, to stop the killing and maybe save their lives. So, oh, that's crazy. That is crazy. All right, let's get back into this Nixium video now.
Many have said over on X and in the YouTube comments and stuff, this is not my statement, this is you guys, but it's true. It is a straight Marvel movie moment happens. Sylvanas Windrunner, she just shoots an arrow suddenly at Xalatath from out of a portal. It blows up one of like the floating void orbs on her shoulder. Sylvanas emerges and she just drops some horrendously boring dialogue. You know, oh, we Windrunners, we're just hard to kill. And, you know,
Come on, that's the Tony Stark moment. I mean, come on. Why she got to come up with some kind of heroic line? I don't think she's ever come up with a heroic line. Has she? Except for the Horde. That's all that I know of. Other than that, she's always been just badass, you know. She lets her arrows and her skill do the talking.
Shadowlands are not what they seem, and death is, it comes for all, even you, Xalatath, and you guys, like, I just wanted to make sure you were safe to prepare for what's coming. You know, it's just...
Yeah, that part where, you know, she comes out and she does that one arrow and, you know, gets a hug and gives her a little bit of words and then disappears back to the maw. Like, there's, like, that was it. There should be more there. There's not enough meat on that piece of chicken right there. There got to be a little bit more meat.
This boring dialogue and her hinting at this future thing, and it's of course a callback to Shadowlands, and people have just been infuriated by this. Maybe not everybody, maybe some of you guys listening to this, like, you know, you thought it was cool or whatever, but there's quite a lot of people that have been upset by it.
I thought it was all right.
You know, just even with like the simple questions of like, Sylvanas shot an arrow at Xalatath through a portal when she couldn't even see her. Okay.
Well, she's great like that. And by her saying she's the Ranger General, I've heard this in the past where I always thought she was the Ranger Captain and she did not want to be the Ranger General. So how is it that she's the Ranger General now? I don't understand that part. But I did hear that there was once a portrait of her that did say she was the Ranger General. Is that right? Or was it Illyria that was the Ranger General? I'm confused on that part because I don't know that part of the lore. And it's so long ago and it's such a throwaway thing that I've never really thought about it.
How did Sylvanas get out of the maw? Well, we don't know. I mean, she was supposed to be trapped in there. Like, what is Sylvanas talking about when she says, oh, the Shadowlands are not what they seem? We don't know. Sylvanas, of course, makes reference to some upcoming threat that apparently is even greater than the void that the jailer talked about at the end of Shadowlands, which nobody cares about. Like, people don't mind being teased a little bit, like being told, like, you know, oh, like something bigger is on the way. But man, can it get boring and really old really fast. Like, especially like, you got to be really careful with it because, like, if we're facing a world-ending threat, like the void invasion of Azeroth right now, and then someone shows up and then early in the expansion, I mean, the expansion has been out only a little over a month right now.
Hey,
and
Bud
someone
Lovers, how you
shows
doing,
up
buddy?
and says, oh, hey, I know you're dealing with this world-ending threat, but something even worse is on the way.
Yeah, right.
Like, that immediately makes the threat that you're currently fighting just less interesting.
Yeah, I didn't really get that from that. Did you guys get that from that? I didn't really get that from that. I know she's saying there's more and she's like investigating something going on in the Shadowlands. And I hope you hopefully I'll be back before the end of the beginning of the end really happens or something like I don't really know. Don't really understand it.
Because it's like, oh, what's the more interesting threat that's coming this way? You know, like, dude, that threat is going to drop even higher item level gear. I want to be fighting that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just makes like the current conflict just a lot less interesting. So you need to, like, this forebodingness, usually you got to kind of keep it near the end of an expansion, and you just got to be careful with it in terms of writing. And people have just pointed out that this is just, well, here's the thing. People don't like Sylvanas, ladies and gentlemen.
What?
There are a lot of people out there.
Wait, what? Who doesn't like Sylvanas? You guys, who doesn't like Sylvanas? So she burned the tree down. They just built a new tree. It was just a tree. I mean, bigger and, you know, other characters have done far worse than burn a tree.
That, man, they loved Sylvanas, and I am one of them. Bros, dude, first time I played Warcraft 3, Sylvanas, like, well, actually, let me back up. I started playing Classic WoW back in 2005, and I had never played Warcraft 3 before. So I was just a Forsaken running around in the Undercity, and there was the Dark Lady. And it was like, Sylvanas was so cool. You know, like, she's plotting against her Horde allies. She has all these like apothecaries, like preparing this plague of undeath or something, bro, or like a new plague of undeath, that is. And I was like, oh, dude, like, this is so cool. Like, the Dark Lady is, and she's almost worshipped, like, almost like this, not like a deity, but she is like so loved by her followers that they're saying things like, oh, Dark Lady, watch over you and stuff. Like, she's this, almost like this, like,
oh my God,
like omnipresent force,
yeah.
or like, you know, lesser goddess or something. Like, the Forsaken loved her, and I loved her. And then I played Warcraft 3, and dude, Sylvanas was so cool. Like, she was one of my favorite lore characters in WoW for so many years. And then, I mean, I don't really want to go on a full Sylvanas rant, but I guess, like, I gotta, you know, give you guys a little bit of context here. But man, like, I don't know about you guys, but man, did I hate it when Blizzard decided to make her war chief. I thought that was so dumb and so out of place for her. Like, this is like a woman of the shadows. This is a woman who, her kingdom is the Undercity, not the ruins of Lordaeron, but like the sewers beneath, hiding deep beneath the earth. Like, this is the Dark Lady. Like, she is not someone that goes out in the open. She's someone that schemes in the shadows with Veramothras and, you know, her Forsaken apothecaries and stuff. Like, that was Sylvanas. And then suddenly making her war chief, like, bro, I remember all those years ago being like, what? Like, that, like, how could you make her war chief? Like, of all people. And then her story, I mean, at least in my opinion, and in many people's opinion, to be fair, like, her story just went downhill from there. Like, all the crap with her just trying to, like, her starting some big ass war against the Alliance was cool, especially if you're like a world PvPer at heart like me. But bro, like, the whole, like, killing as many people as possible and all the BFA crap. And then, of course, Shadowlands comes along, and, you know, Sylvanas is working for some dude named the Jailer, and nobody even knows what the Jailer's.
You see, but that, I don't blame, I blame Alex, that dude, Alex, that dude that got fired from Blizzard. I blame him. Because if I understand, he's the one that made them go that direction with Sylvanas. It wasn't what, like, Steve Denuser wanted to do. If anything, I think Steve Denuser loved Sylvanas as much as any of the loyalists, you know, because that character resonated with him, and he was a total fanboy. So when Alex Afabiabi, probably getting that all right. When Alex said, "This is what I want you to do, and this is how I want the story to go," it was just him. I don't think any of the story writers really wanted to go that way.
Plan really was, because it was all so vague and whatever. And apparently there was some great threat that Sylvanas and the Jailer were preparing for, but ooh, you don't know what it is. You know, and it was so boring. Like, she went from being like this incredible character to being one of the most despised characters in Warcraft lore. Like, genuinely despised. And I mean, bros, I saw it like in my YouTube comment section over on Nixium. I mean, I've seen it here, like here on Nixium Talks already. Like, dude, people are sick of Sylvanas. They're still sick of Sylvanas, and we haven't even seen her since Shadowlands. And it's like Blizzard knows this. Like, they know that people don't really like Sylvanas anymore, that they really need a break from her, because
they don't like her, but yet they like Zalateth. I mean, what is the deal with that? You know, you look at Taliesin, he's all about being a Zali mommy and things like that. It just makes no sense to me. Sylvanas has been throughout the game, throughout the lore, and people still, you might hate her, might like her, but, you know, then everybody wants Zalateth. She just got done killing Illyria. Well, I mean, she's trying to essentially just wipe out Azeroth as a whole and make it, I think, into a big voidy place.
Blizzard was just circle jerking just around this character for so long, for like several expansions. And, you know, people are just sick of her. And we've only had, what, one expansion? Or, well, two expansions, you know, Dragonflight and The War Within. And, you know, Sylvanas is already back. You know, she's already back. You know, she's out of the maw. You know, her penance isn't over. But apparently, like, you know...
She got some, what do they give that to the people that are in jail? Work release? She got some work release.
Her penance isn't so, like, I guess, rigid or extreme that she can step out of the maw if she needs to, I guess, save her family. You know, how did she know that Eretor and Varisa were in that exact spot in the Sunwell? Like, how did she know that? Like, we don't know. But, like, it was just a Marvel movie moment. It was like, there are people out there, there's even people watching this right now. Maybe you guys got started like in BFA or whatever. Man, you love Sylvanas. You think she's great. She's one of your favorite characters or something. And like, it was just like a total fan service moment. It felt like just, oh, this character that some people really like just steps out of a portal, says some BS, and then she just leaves. Like she shows up and just leaves. Like, I love the memes that you guys have made where it's like, oh, my job here is done. And Eretor's like, but you haven't done anything, Sylvanas. And she's like, yeah, exactly. And she just leaves. Yeah. So anyway, the story of Midnight has been very weak for a lot of people. It's been very weak so far. Like, there have been some cool moments, but, you know, Eretor's story being a bit like just disappointing because it's like you were building up all this depth and then you didn't really explore it. You know, Quel'Thalas, well, the Horde being completely absent from this expansion. Like, where the hell is the Horde? I don't know. You know, where?
Yeah, exactly. There wasn't a lot of the Horde in it. I don't understand. You know, we've built up this story to be basically Thanos in the finger snap. And now the Avengers and everyone is Shield's not there, and the Avengers aren't there. They're, you know, I don't even know where Thrall is, or like or Jaina Proudmoore. Where are they at? You know, I did Lore Master. I don't recall really being involved with any of them at all. So where are they?
Or like the mages of the Kirin Tor. Well, I guess they all got blown up in Dalaran, like whatever. Like, where are all these like armies and peoples of Azeroth that could show up to be fighting the Void? I don't know. They're just somewhere, I guess. You know, like the story has just been very weak with Shadowlands with Midnight so far. And this recent cinematic, you know, has most certainly not helped with that. The gameplay is great. You know, I'm personally having a ton of fun with WoW Midnight from just a gameplay perspective, but the story.
I'm finally just maybe getting back, and I say maybe because I'm telling you what, that Lore Master, that broke me, and then leveling up four alts, that broke me. So I'm, you know, I know WoW will always be here. You know what I mean? It's one of those games that the longevity is there. Have I enjoyed the world so much? You know what? It's okay. I'm glad I get to see more of Silvermoon and experience that more, but I don't really care.
Story and like how Blizzard is treating their characters, you know, it does feel very Marvel at times. I think that is a very good description that I've seen like some people saying, just how they treat their characters and their little fan moments where they pop up for a second for people to, you know, do their little claps and whatnot, and then the character goes away. You know, they have their like 2 seconds and whatever. But at least the gameplay is good. You know, at least the gameplay has been fun so far. At least in my opinion. No, I'm still having a ton of fun playing Midnight. Although recently, I do confess to you guys, recently for some reason I became possessed to play some Path of Exile 2. And then I started playing Diablo 4. So I've been playing like a little bit of Midnight, but also a lot of PoE 2 and a lot of D4. But I don't know, when you get sick, you know, your brain gets kind of weird, and then you're just like, man, remember D4? Like, damn, like I gotta go there and I gotta play my Necromancer. Like, damn, I gotta play a Druid. You know, I never played a Barbarian. I gotta play that Barbarian. So kind of had one of those moments over the past like 4 or 5 days or so. What do you guys think? I mean, this is the one thing that I see people talking about with Midnight. It is the only thing that I have seen. Like, of course, you know, some people have complained about PvP, and some people have complained about delves, and people have complained about this or that. You know, the raid, you know, being too hard. Like, I saw a thing like, oh, the new raid is way too hard. Like, you know, yes, like I've seen that, but like overwhelmingly, like when I'm looking online and I'm scrolling through social media or I'm scrolling through comments, like the only big thing that's really standing out with Midnight thus far is just the lore and the story. Anyway, so, but I don't know, like, you know, the Herondir or whatever, the Heronar area, like it's so dull, you know, compared to everything else. But anyway, like, what do you guys think though? I mean, this is just me just ranting from the heart, just sharing what I've observed. Do you think the Midnight lore is poo? Do you think that it's good? Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, that's what you have. I mean, that's what we have right now. You know, the game as a whole. The game as a whole is just that. You know, it's another expansion with more story, more lore. You either like it or you don't. You either are somebody that's into the lore, you're reading all the quests, you're not. You know, keep in mind, this is Chris Metzen's true story. I understand this is something that he was very much involved with. Whereas in Dragonflight, he wasn't so much because they had already started that process when he came back aboard. So we'll find out. We'll find out. But that is Nixium. I'll hope to see what the rest of the story brings out. For sure. That was pretty cool. I like that. All right. Let's get this game going. What do you say? What do you do about the game? Let me update these add-ons. Chunky's character sheet. I ended up shutting that off. Let me have some of my smoke before we get in and get going.
Put that heavy head to rest. Oh, no one told you fine, I said. Life's a game, well, go on, play it. Road is dusty, hill is steep. Promises are yours to keep. Oh. Blue skies, big views. Nothing left for you to lose. Shake the dust, break the thread, ignore the voice inside your head. Oh, breathe, let the shadows fall. Rise, standing 6 feet tall. Feel the snap, feel the beat, feel the fire, feel the heat. It's alright, it's okay. Walk the light, find the way. Winding track, no turning back. Pick up speed, feel the slack. Carrying weight that isn't yours. Kick the habits, kick the doors. Trade the silver, grab the gold. Be the story ever told. Morning's coming, watch and see. This is where you're meant to be. Breathe, let the shadows fall. Rise, standing 6 feet tall. Feel the snap, feel the beat, feel the fire, feel the heat. It's alright, it's okay. Walk the light, find the way. Quiet strength, no, let it roar. That's what all the pain was for. Survive the storm, you are the rain. Wash away the old disdain. Steady pulse, hammered strings. Listen to the way it rings. Oh, stumble, fine. Fall, fine. Cross that line. If you're moving, you're winning. New beginning. Oh, blue skies, big views. Nothing left for you to lose. Shake the dust, break the thread. Ignore the voice inside your head. You're doing fine. Yeah. Sharp mind, straight line. It's okay, it's okay. Keep walking.
trying to put this thing in here so I don't trip on this cord. Should be good. All right.
Same hallway, different air. We laugh at the same old jokes, but they just hang there.
Your coffee on my side, my t-shirt on your skin.
We talk like we always did,
But it feels warm thin,
we're tracing over faded lines,
pretending we don't see the signs.
when the pieces don't quite fit the same as they did before we broke this thing we tried.
Let's see if the boys are on, if they're doing any dungeons. I think like, I don't know if I'll fill up that last dungeon, that last slot for the vault. We'll find out. I am a little behind, but nothing I can't get past. Go in like this. Let's see if they're on.
Your hand finds mine on cue, like muscle memory. We kissed just
Okay, I don't see Seth on. And what about Dana?
rolling through the past, like pictures.
And I don't see Dano on either. Okay. Okay. That means what to me? That means we got a quest to do 3 delves, so let's go find a there's a delve here. Oh, I gotta do the crafting thing too. Where is that at? Gotta get my points. Boom, 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 boom.
What if letting go is the kindest word we know?
Complete.
Hurts less than hanging around.
Oh, what am I? Majestic fin. Those are going for like 30. Let's cancel that. I don't feel like spending gold on the majestic. That was going for like 1,400 gold yesterday, or the day before. I don't think I can make any of these. I haven't put enough points in. Nope. All right. So delve is these delves in here give me a headache trying to find them.
Silvermoon students have unique ways of studying the arcane. Perhaps you could learn a thing or two.
Baladash Malanore.
Oh, TTS. Yeah. Let's get the TTS going. Let's get it going. All right, should be going. Test it on. All right, devouring host.
About time.
Ah, there it is. There it is.
Your pain. I'll staunch the bleeding.
We have missed Stephen.
I missed Steven too. Steven's back.
Stay here and recover. Your life is mine.
You may always Stephen.
Gather yourself. I'll take. Be bolder.
Are you gonna play tonight, or what are you doing tonight? You relaxing?
My eyes on you.
I am running a few keys for Josh. He
Roger
needs
that.
crests to craft a belt.
I definitely have enough crest to craft the two-hander, but I have
I'll
a
stop
hero
the bleeding.
two-hander, so I didn't know if I should do that.
Your pain, my pleasure.
All right, well, let's go over here because I gotta end up killing all this stuff.
Your life is mine. My eyes on you. I'll take that. Gather yourself.
Get it, big damn, big damn. I never, there's one ability that I think they do in here where there's purple on the ground. It doesn't tell me to move. I don't know if it's ever good or bad shit
Now
that I'm
strike.
standing in.
Stay here and recover. I'll take that. My eyes, don't waste this.
We got to get those, right? The arcane wards. Yeah, okay. Got it. Oh shit. Oh, these things. Gotcha, gotcha. That's one. I gotta go through this building in here.
Your pain, my. I'll staunch the bleeding. Veil ward you. Stay here and recover. Gather yourself. Now take strength from this.
Boom, 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 boom. All right, that's done. All right, so we gotta find these little things here. This book looks like it does big damn. Okay, wrong way.
I'll staunch the bleeding. Your life is mine.
All right, boom. Number 2. I don't know where the...
Stay here and recover.
Wasn't it up top?
I'll take that.
Look at that damage. And good deal. Wasn't there another one? Like, I know there's one in the middle. The other one I think is on the side over there. There's the other one. Okay, where is the ramp?
I'll staunch the bleeding.
Big damn, big damn.
Be bolder. Your pain, my pleasure. I'll take that. Be quicker next time. Now strike!
Alright. I almost don't need her as a healer, but almost don't make it necessarily true. Because there has been times
Gather yourself.
I get jacked up.
Let me get rid of that.
And here he is. And there's a book over there. Okay, so let's do this. Boom.
Your life is mine.
Spartan!
Stay here
What
and
is your
recover.
profession?
Don't waste this.
Baby! Look at that. Oh
I'll
my
staunch the bleed.
god. That's huge.
Now I'll be more helpful now.
Let's go. Let's get our goodies. Thank you, my love. Let's look. You did send me something here. What did you send me? Oh, My wife made some more goodies. Look at them. Look, they dance. They actually dance. Some of the other ones, I'm like, what the hell? This looks scary, but okay, that one's creepy. I'm not gonna lie. That one's a little creepy with the music behind it. That's kind of creepy. Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh shit. Hold on. I like this one.
Showing you the difference.
Hell yeah. See? I told you it'd take another few years and they'll get it down.
Sticking through these ad breaks supports the stream. Thank you. Stay tuned. Now, a verse from our collective tale in WoW's realm.
Hell yeah.
NV Max did cheer miracle, they cried. Achilles 1970s here. No TTS? A query with time to spare. Missing Stephen, a constant in their care. Keys and crests for Josh, a crafting quest. Bot Rick's officials tunes put to the test. Vote up or down, make your sound, while Achilles girls subbed. Loyalty profound. 45 months strong, a streak so grand, in this Azerothic land.
Ooh, what is this? Another trinket? During combat, chance to become consumed by fanatical inspiration, increasing your highest secondary. That doesn't look too bad. You can't carry. Oh shit! I didn't do that. Oh no! All right, let's get out of here. We'll look for another one. We need one more delve. Need one more delve. If anybody else wants to come with me, let me know. You guys are more than welcome.
Silvermoon students have unique ways of studying the arcane. Perhaps you could learn a thing or two.
No more when it slows down. So I need more champion crests. I'm sitting at 251. I'm out of coffer keys? Really? That sucks. That means I gotta do a quest I gotta do a world quest. Let me see. Any world quests for coffer keys? Didn't I need undercoin? There. So we got to go to Hornier. But you could also use undercoin, if I understand correctly. But I think you have to be a certain amount. But I should be able to get them off of off that vendor if that's still a thing. And where is the delve guy? This is down. Learning all this stuff all over again is interesting. That's the inn. Let me see.
We endure.
I'm looking for. Points of interest. Maybe points of interest? Right here, Delver's headquarters. Okay.
May the eternal sun guide you.
Alright. Let's go see if I can turn in undercoin. It was one of these dudes here.
I have answers if you have questions.
Unlocked by progressing the Delver's journey. Oh, but I can buy. What the fuck? Got me all excited for nothing.
No work, no rush, just the life we adore. Blankets wrapped tight, the world disappears.
That's cute. What the fuck? I might have to get that. What's this? What is the glue? Combine all your coffer key shards in restored coffer key. That's so stupid.
Remember,
No clue.
You'll find me wherever the action is.
Ooh, they have archaeology back in the game? Now that I didn't know. Is that back in the game?
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
On the couch, the world's far away. Yeah. A silent rhythm guides this perfect day. Yeah. Your hand in mine.
Interesting. All right, we got to go do a world quest before, and then I think they have whatchamacallit out there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna head out there to Harnier and then do the world quest, and I believe they have a bountiful delve out there. So that's what we're going to do. And there is this part of a quest, the Dark Way delve completed. Oh, I got to do that one too. Or the weekly or something like that. Where did I pass it up? Right here. Those are good though. I like those. My wife, I told my wife to buy the plushie. If we could get this in a plushie, although I don't know now, it's kind of scary. But if we could get this in a plushie, like a real plushie, I would do it. Hey, White Rick, what's up, baby? I spent all day taking a test that I just finished like 20 minutes ago, and now I have to get ready to raid in 30 minutes. What kind of test are we talking about? What kind of test? Is it to be a fireman?
The defenders of the Vale are growing
Down here, right?
Use this rejuvenation pollen to revive them.
Certification for work. Yeah, I knew someone in insurance, and they had to always do a lot of upkeep for their certificates to be certified to be able to work in their field. So it was something that was mandatory all the time. And then to get certain designations, you would do something to that effect. It looks like this is where the world boss is too. So let's see if we can get the world boss knocked out. So 3 things. We're gonna try and do the world quest, world boss, delve. All right, so let's go see what this is all about. We got nothing but Pally Love. Pally Love right now.
An immense creature. Slay it and preserve Harendar.
All right, let's see if I can get into a group here.
An immense creature. Slay it and preserve Harendar.
Friends, I just wanna be. A badass form. I like the bear form for Harnier. That's why I made my druid a Harnier. I just want to make a difference. Get it, big damn, baby. Oh no. What am I stuck on? Oh, a fucking vine? Really? If anything, this gives us 200 rep. Boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-boom, boom, ba-boom. Give me that kind of love. Okay, what is going on here? Why? What am I doing wrong, folks? Shredding. Begins to cast Radiant Bolt. Boom.
Thanks to your might, we emerged from that creature's
Warbound
shadow.
dagger.
Well done.
Alright. That's done. Let's leave the group. Now we gotta go down to get our coffer keys down there. Veteran cash. Complete 2 world quests to unlock that. Not that we need anything veteran, but does it give you anything out of there, out of the veteran? Like, does it give you possibly a coffer key? It'd be good to have a couple on us.
Those blasted petal rings stole my rucksack. Again! Will you help me retrieve my things from their nests?
Give me that kind of love. Hey, this is your song, Max. Now I'm always gonna be picturing that girl.
It's Achilles in the flesh.
What's up, LFD? How are you? Welcome back. You know, if you ever want me, there's this thing called Discord. Just send me a message. No, I said that girl with the lazy eye. The girl with the lazy eye.
Oh man, wrong song.
Please don't tell
not
Elder
this one?
Hagar about this. I will never hear the end of it.
Max has a girl with a lazy eye in his video, and a lot of wrinkles on her forehead. And I was
Little
like,
Moments song.
It's Little Moments. Which one is this one? Oh, that's Little Moments. Okay. And apparently, he has something with bards, because basically she's a bard, reading the book, and so was the other one. They're both reading books.
Hey, I readed that Vid. She looks fine now.
I'm just saying. You know, back in the day when I didn't do Mythic Plus chat, I would farm the world. I'd farm herbs. I'd do like every world quest. I'd wait for raid. I'd do dungeons, but it was sporadic.
Your chicks morph to dudes and dudes to chick sand. Lustful gay stuff.
You ain't lying. Hey, I got to do this one right here. It gives me 1,000 gold. Now that's the kind of shit I'm talking about. All right. I'm glad to see it. I'm glad to see Blizz is giving, you know, loosening up the purse strings a little bit.
Pollen to revive them.
Loosening up the, you know, the purse strings. Got to pay for us to be able to upgrade our shit. What is it with you guys and or your songs and people talking during your songs, bro? They're always talking.
You guys should see his first video. He didn't realize the dude was blushing and had lustful eyes for a dude until I pointed it out. And he was like, OH, oh shit. Nothing wrong with that, but it was funny.
It was funny. I didn't notice. And that's why I had to go in. I'm like, okay, we got to delete that shit. And then I couldn't get it right. And I'm like, you know what? Why don't we just delete that whole scene? And I'll come up, and then I was able to I love the whole editing process in a way until it goes wrong. And then it's throwing shit. So what I was doing is I was learning CapCut. And if you go high definition, which is HD, and then they have ultra high definition, it throws filters on your shit.
Super lustful, that dudeful cheek.
Oh my God, they were like 2 red apples on his cheeks. I shit you not. I had already cut that out, but when I showed him the original version, it was in the original version. I was like, that is fucked up. They, you know, go a little too far. Just saying. And anyways, like I was saying, it's got the setting of ultra and shit like that, so I threw it in there.
So it was hilarious,
and I was like, oh, that's not exactly what we want. Oh, look at that! I got. Did you see that? I got rep just for finding that book. Hey! This box is refusing to go away until I type something. So here, yeah, it does do that. It does do that. But thank you so much. 6 months, is that saying? 6 months in a row.
They will carry on their
That is a true soldier in our army. That is a true soldier in our army, boys and girls. Never, never, never. Knows I'm always coming back. Knows I'm always coming back.
Geez, I didn't even get a clap for my 5-month one at start of stream. Fuck me right.
You got mud. You got mud. I didn't even get a thank you. You got nothing? You got nothing for that? I didn't even get thank you.
Man, oh man, mud in the face.
You got mud, and then I didn't even get a thank you. Right, Rick. Do you like country, K-pop, or R&B more? Those are your 3 options. Those are the only 3. Oh, look, we got a car for you. That is crazy. Oh, who's this? Hey, who's Trisha? One of you guys that are on my friends list. Who's Trisha? Rip. Oh, I gotta use, apparently I have a...
I enjoy basically everything except country, but K-pop has been growing on me lately.
Me too, I have to admit.
Your life is mine.
Me too. I did not think that I would really get into K-pop. And then I listened to BTS. and the song Dynamite, and I had that thing on repeat for like a whole day at work.
Shadows protect you.
And I was like,
Oh, gather yourself.
what is this?
Now
Okay,
strike.
more K-pop songs coming in about carrots.
Yeah, the country deal, I
precious
thought I would
gifts
do the
from the
country because I, you know, being in the military,
Toasters, carrots, and toilets.
I did not listen to a lot of country previous. Kenny Rogers was about the extent of country for me. Them, maybe some Alabama, Oak Ridge Boys, you know, but then military teaches you that there's a whole world of country that you don't know about. And I started listening to, what's his name?
I'll staunch the bleeding.
Started listening to a little bit of, God damn it. Oh, Tim McGraw, Alan Jackson. They're really popular at the time, and I'm like, okay. And then I went to go see Pure
Don't
Country
waste this.
on a whim.
Darkness
Bored, didn't have
feeds
anything
you.
going on. Is this purple thing bad for me?
Your pain, my pleasure.
Oh shit.
No!
That's too many, bro. George
So,
Strait.
Doctor,
Where is let's look for the bountiful map. Right there. Okay, so I haven't used it. Boom. Okay, good.
it's good to stand in.
It's okay to stand in that one? Are you shitting with me? Okay, I'll stand in it. That one I wasn't sure about.
If we lose our
Stay
cat,
here and recover.
You will regret it.
I'll take that. My eyes on you.
What ability is that?
Touching us
Gather
one
yourself.
more time will cause a severe and potentially fatal reaction.
Country music is like Apple products to me. Doesn't matter how good they
I'll
are,
staunch the
because
bleeding.
the fans are all douches.
Okay, that's a lie. You fucking liar. That's not good. I almost died to that. That's crazy. Or is it because of these dudes? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna die to these. What is going on here? It is good. Well, then why am I dying?
Look at the buff you get when it's up. It's a damage reduction.
Be bolder. Shadows protect you.
Kite,
Your
or you
life
die.
is mine. Don't waste this.
They're dying because those are nemesis mobs. They do bleed.
Holy fuck! Those guys suck.
Stay here and
Doesn't
recover.
she say I'll staunch the bleeding? I'll staunch the bleeding. Lets me die like 3 times in this one place. What the fuck?
Gather yourself. I'll take that. Now strike!
I wouldn't cross me if I were you.
So me and Max were working on workflow yesterday and trying to get the lyrics to songs, seconds and everything. Anyways, I put in this song. Apparently it's too Latin for them. Couldn't figure out what the hell. Like, nah, I don't even know. You got me. I was like, what?
Your pain, my pleasure.
What do you mean you don't understand?
He's a fun guy.
Be bolder.
Josh, what did you mean you'll give me something that'll grow on me? What is this you speak of?
I'll staunch the bleeding. Don't waste this. Your life is mine. Stay here and recover.
Damn it, darling. Jesus, this guy's got some health.
Gather yourself.
I am the herald, and you are the beast. Come and be consumed.
I'll take that.
Be still and let them destroy you.
Take strength from this.
Get it.
I'll staunch the bleeding. Your life is mine.
You will never leave this place.
Oh, that was the big boss? Okay. Yeah, I heard the new boss is cake compared to Kaivessa. Kaivessa was something else, boy. This new one is like a joke. Oh no, what did I do? Did I step over gas or some shit? And I can't, I need somebody to give me a build.
Touching us
Don't waste
more
this.
time will cause
So I can
severe
cleanse my
Now
poison.
fatal reaction.
Yeah, it's super easy as a healer.
Really? What's going on, Carrie? I can't pick up any of these, apparently.
Sup, bud?
How you been, man? How you doing, man? I think before I log off, we should do my review of Midnight. I haven't done a review yet. Ooh.
I did it as a 180 Ilval druid. Literally, all I did was keep my hots up on Valera and use clear casting procs to regrowth
I'll
her.
take that.
And that was it, LOL.
I heard
It's fun,
people.
but way too much to do.
I heard people went to work, and by the time they
Stay
got
here
home,
and recover.
the Hall of Fame was already closed. People had already beaten it that many times. I thought that was kind of funny. I didn't even. I failed. I didn't get Kaivessa. I did not. It was too expensive, dude. I made. You got like no. How would I say this? There was no forgiveness in that. You made one mistake, you were done. And it got so expensive. I'm like, fuck that. There's nothing that important. There's no mount worth that much gold. Fuck that. Blizzard just over here trying to get me to swipe my credit card so I can get some tokens. Like, yeah, okay. Oh no, I got. Can't she cleanse me?
Your life is mine. Not quick enough. I'll staunch the bleeding. Now strike!
Oh no. Oh, I got bad boys on me. No. Oh, I didn't know that Will Smith and Martin Lawrence put out a new Bad Boys. I thought it was. I shut it off. I couldn't watch it.
Clicking through these ad breaks supports the stream. Thank you. Stay tuned. Hang tight. Your recaps are on cooldown for 1 minute.
I had to shut it off. I thought it was just too slapstick for me. You know, they try to, in a way, do the whole Ryan Reynolds thing, which is throw everything that you can at the wall that you think might be funny and see what sticks. Because Ryan Reynolds does that. Like, some of the shit that he says, I'm like, okay.
Stay here and recover.
In a way, it's like Michael Jackson. Michael Jordan. He gets shoot so many times, but he makes all those points because he shoots that many times that his shooting percentage is low. But he had a lot of attempts. Still the man, still a GOAT, but that's it. No shit, I thought he was dead.
Strength from this.
All right. Where are we going? But am I supposed? It looks like I'm supposed to do. Yeah. I guess I am supposed to get these. All right. Done deal. I think I killed everybody. By the way, I'm looking for you guys to help me out a little bit here. I'm trying to get some subscriptions over on my YouTube side of business. If you would go to my sites, I only have like 119, 120 subscribers over there. Don't cost you anything but a little bit of effort to click over there and hit the subscribe button. You could leave the notifications off. But for the Chronicles and the radio, if you would, that would be amazing. I appreciate it.
Gather yourself. Your pain, my pleasure.
Working on trying to build up that side of things that would help me out, so that when I do want to finally make this full time, I'll have an easier time at it. And I'd rather do it with you guys that might, like the content over there anyways. Like, I know if you don't like the music one, you don't have to ever watch a video. But if you do, watch it till the end, because it really mucks things up. So there is the Achilles radio, Achilles 1970 radio, and then there is Achilles 1970 Chronicles. As a matter of fact, I'm going to start streaming on, which I am currently streaming on YouTube right now, off of that channel, and I'm not going to do the other one anymore, so we could get the hours as well, because I have to have so many viewed hours, 3,000, and believe it or not, on that channel we're already at 1,500, and on the streaming one we're at like 1,000, so I would have been like 500 hours or something like that away. So thank you to you guys for that. Mold samples. I gotta get samples. Where are these samples at? I thought these things are the samples.
Gather yourself. Be bolder. Darkness shield you. I'll take that.
So let me say thank you ahead of time for that. As a matter of fact, I want to say thank you to Dana. He's been using the music for his streams. So I want to say thank you. If I have a mod here, can you give Dano shout out, please. I think that's very kind of him. Doesn't have
Now
to do that.
strike.
But the music is there for you guys that do stream to use it. I just would ask that you use it on the YouTube side to give me credit.
He's alive.
Twilight. Yes. I am. I've been alive, man. Nobody hangs out with me in Discord. Then again, I haven't been in my Discord. I've been in Max's, but I'm still around.
I'll staunch the
Been
bleeding.
trying to work on the radio stuff. And like I said earlier, during the beginning of the stream, Lore Master really mucked me up, man. Really mucked me up. And doing all the alts. So I was quite burnt out. And even after that, we were doing so many dungeons immediately there following. It was quite a bit of work. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so there's one over there. I have to go grab that one. And I didn't want, it's not the game's fault either. You know, mostly just the thing for me. Incubus, how you doing? Welcome in. Thank you guys for being here for me. I want to say thank you to everybody that does come for the music streams and at least lurks, man. That's awesome. Thank you so much to Vocality today for the beautiful raid. That's awesome. Truly appreciate it. You know,
Be both your pain, my pleasure.
I do appreciate it. I do try to hang out in there, you know, talk with people whenever they talk.
My eyes on you.
No.
It's actually nice sleeping music.
There you go. You know, and I thought everybody would like it because you don't have to worry about hearing me. And then we always add music to it. Like, if not one song, 5 songs. We're always adding to it. We do that. All right, so we're done with that. Click on this. Ah, that reminds me of fucking Gamera. Oh my god, Gyrospore. Let's go.
Your pain, my pleasure. I'll staunch the bleeding.
Yeah, we're gonna get into doing more content for the Chronicles channel as well. You know, the reason I stopped is because I got kind of burnt out on everything. I do a lot.
I'll take
I
that.
do a lot, and I've been trying to
Gather
learn
yourself.
editing. And if I can master editing, and I've got a good idea on it now. Thankfully, I used to try and edit off of a program called DaVinci, and it just wasn't for me.
Stay here, not quick enough.
But because it seemed like I was having problems with the software more than I was having problems with anything else. The software wasn't jiving for me. Maybe my brain membrane couldn't master it. But anyways, I started using CapCut, and CapCut made it easier for me, and I've been able to edit quite good, honestly. So I'm gonna get into that. So we're gonna have videos for tomorrow. Things that we were able to talk about today.
Hands were shaking. Grabbed the heaviest weights like I knew what I was doing. One rep and they slipped, made the loudest metal ruin. She glanced over, bit her lip, trying not to smile.
All right, so we got this done.
Everything I planned went straight out the window. But her little laugh made my whole world feel simple.
Anything good? There you go.
Sweaty disaster, dropping weights, heart pounding faster.
Look at that.
Tripped on the treadmill.
I don't know. You know, another thing too. When you're watching all of these videos, you'll find that I don't cover a lot of tier lists, and I don't like to cover a lot of, and it could be a detriment to me. But I just find covering things like updates for nerfs and buffs kind of just bad content, because the game updates it nearly, at least recently, like every week, you know? So you're saying and giving your thoughts on one thing one week, they come out with a balancing pass, and then you're like, well, that, you know, everything I just said last week is irrelevant. So I kind of don't like to do that. Whoopsie! How you doing, brother? Man, I got a lot of hero crests out of that. What the hell is going on here? I got nearly 200. Is that good? I think that's pretty good, right? Whoopsie. All right, so I can get out of here. Yes, I needed a little bit of a break, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Needed a little bit of a break. Next time, don't try and do lore master at the beginning of a fucking game. Just get to 90. That's it. Yeah, that's what I thought, right? Good for crafting. So let's go ahead and try and craft a couple things. Let's look and see. So, one of the lice.
Meanwhile, I've done Lawmaster and have almost my 5th 90 XD.
Almost. Dude, I had 4 90s in Loremaster before Mythic Plus came out. And I was geared all the way.
Almost 2 tunes with KSM.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I mean, but you've been doing that since the get, you know, because you do the CE right early, whereas I do not. I do not.
Anaria Shala. Remain vigilant.
Look at that. Gave me one. Boom. Veteran. And I got a 2-handed axe veteran. Okay, don't need that. But I also got some curios that I could probably use. Boom. Boom. I thought. Yeah, that's it.
Keys in my hand. Thoughts heavy as lead. World's pressing down.
All right, let's go ahead and sell the junk in my bag so I don't confuse anything.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles, like you. May your feet find good trails.
It looks good. All right, so right now, boom, we go to our handy dandy cheat sheet. The cheat sheet known as Archon. If you don't use this, then I hope you use something else that helps you and you're not out there just guessing what it is your character may or may not need. I use Archon. People use Murloc.io, and others use Icy Veins. Others use Wowhead. This is my poison. So I go here and I look at what my overview is going to be. I need strength, mastery, haste, you know. And then, depending on another reason why I don't like to use these things and try and gear myself out right away in the beginning of an expansion is because I try to make sure that there are updates that come for these sites that you see here. So I will wait for them to release updated information, and very hard for these people theory crafters and whatnot, because there are so many balancing passes coming through the pipeline that Blizzard is always making something better or nerfing a piece of an equipment, something that might have been, you know, broken or considered OP. So they'll try and rein in all the power that certain items will give you. So I use this and I try to go off of what so right now, Mastery Haste is what I want to try and make sure I'm wearing on anything, if not all of my equipment. And then I'll go to my gear tier set, and this is the main table that we have for your best in slot. Your top one is going to be, of course, your best in slot, and this is all relative to what your players in the Mythic Plus, because also something that you'll see here, Mythic Plus and Raid. So depending on what content you are doing, you will go ahead and pick one of these items. So I do a lot of Mythic Plus on this channel. All right, so I'm definitely going to be looking for more of these items than I do for Raid. If I go ahead and see what I currently have equipped, I currently am rocking an item that has mastery and versatility. It's probably not even on there, but I got it at a hero, I believe. And so I didn't want to mess around and destroy it or not equip it or go ahead and make a weapon. I thought I'd wait. I'd wait and see, because generally everybody crafts a two-hander, but one of the things, if you craft a two-hander, you need fractured sparks, or now they're just sparks. So you need 2 of them, whereas in Dragonflight and the War Within, you needed 4 fractured sparks to make a spark, and so forth. So I need 2 of them, and that's kind of a huge sell. So I want to see kind of where this weapon is going to land at. So this one is the Chakram, and it's right here. They're doing 17s with it. It's not bad. I mean, that's amazing. So you don't necessarily have to go ahead and craft your weapon first. If you have enough crust to level that all the way up, it won't be the same as having a myth track weapon though. So keep that in mind. If you go ahead and craft your weapon will automatically be 3 levels under the max item level for a myth track piece. So that's why a lot of people do that. I have 190 hero quests, so that means I can make 2 items. One of them could be the two-hander, and then I could pick another one. Usually it's going to be bracers, belt, neck, or ring is usually one of the other pieces. You need 2 in Dragonflight, 4 in Midnight. Okay, so all right, so once again, thanks to chat for correcting me. So let's look here real quick in my bags. If you have a Regent bag, they should be landing over here in your Regent bag. I have 6, which means 4 of them will go for your weapon, and then you still need 2 to go for your other piece. So you need, for a weapon and another piece, 6 sparks. All right. So if we go back to the Archon, your Archon is going to be, let's say you craft your weapon, which I believe is going to be this one here, the Blood Knight Warblade. That's 4 crest gone, or 4 sparks gone, including 90 of your crest. And then you start looking at your different items that you generally replace in your other slots, and let's look and see if anyone's done that here. And it doesn't look like they did that there. It looks like that's fine. We're looking for your neck. Looks like they're not crafting a neck. And look for the back. It doesn't look like they're crafting the back this time either. Let's look for your wrist. Right there. Your wrist would be second if you don't have them already. You could go ahead and craft those. What I meant to say by what this list provides you with is generally the representation for this class. So this is what people that are playing the class, but there could be other people running with other things. It's just saying the majority of players are running with these pieces and have those equipped. Another piece that could also be is your wrists. Did I already say wrists? So I did say wrist. Your belt. It looks like they are not crafting the belt. What about your feet? Not crafting the feet. And it looks like everything else. So you might only have to craft your bracers and your weapon, which is not bad for us because we have exactly enough to do just both of those. So we'll go to the your handy dandy crafting person. So let's look and see here. Where is this? Like, I've not crafted anything here. Ring. Let's see. Did it say anything about a ring? It didn't say anything about a ring. Your platinum, your omission light, and omission avoid. So you got 2 there. If you go down further and you start looking for where your crafted ring comes in at, wow, it's not even on the list. Crafting a ring is not suggested at all? Question mark? So, not at all. The neck, no. It wasn't one of the neck. It wasn't for the neck either. No. None of them. None of them. So it really does look like the only 2 are going to be for your, you know, because then they go with the, you look at what you craft for your feet. Sometimes they'll craft the feet. Let's see, did they craft the feet at all right here maybe? No. Doesn't look like any of the feet. What about, did I say back? Usually you'll craft a back. Let's see, any of those? You could craft it. You could craft it, the back. So. Oh, there's apparently a site for raid stuff too. Murloc provides that top player run. Yeah. Like I said, pick your poison. I'm telling everybody to pick their poison. They could do whichever they want. Let's go over here to this carrot, to this cat here. I'm gonna find the points of interest. That's a black mark. Oh.
Anu bala balore alan.
Had me smiling like an idiot. Wrong number, right vibe.
Okay, so where is this where is this crafter at?
Sun chase your shadows.
Where is this crafter at?
Baladash malanore.
I thought it would be under here somewhere. I'm sure it is, and I'm just missing it.
And I'm losing control. Wrong number, best mistake I ever made. Now I'm praying she never deletes my name. Yeah, I'm a walking disaster with a broken send, but she keeps replying, and I'm falling.
We shall not falter.
The next day I try to play it cool.
It usually is all by the crafters. There's the, oh, I didn't even know.
What needs bring you here?
Yeah.
Shorel Aran.
Told about my terrible day, burnt my toast again. She sent a voice, no laughing. Said, you're a mess.
Hey Jen, how are you? Where's this crafter at, fellas? Where's the crafter to craft your gear?
I'm checking my phone every 5 minutes like a teenager. Anyway, I keep hitting send before I think it through. But every dumb text just brings me closer.
I'm doing good. I hope you're doing well.
Now we're texting every night.
You're ready for tomorrow? Good, good.
Every autocorrect fail turns into gold. She's laughing at my chaos.
I'm trying to, hey. By the way, thank you for hanging out in the music, for the music during the day. I do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Nobody knows where the crafter is. You guys don't know? You were just here a minute ago. Where'd y'all go?
3 weeks later, still haven't told her my real name. She calls me a wrong number, like it's some kind of game. Last night she said, maybe we should fix this.
Talk to the NPC. I did talk to the NPC. I'm trying to find the craft. Oh, right here. Oh my god. Ha.
Sunwell's glory shine.
Oh my god, it waited. That wasn't there. That was not there. That was not there. It just popped up now because it wanted to make Achilles look really dumb. All right, so everybody knows if you go to your map and you want to find your crafter, gonna be right here in this little area. Look, just north of the Sanctum of Light and just west of Murder Row in this little alcove right here. All right, right across from the Stable Master. Go over here.
Are you planning a purchase?
So we're gonna start looking for a weapon, two-handed weapon. So as we're doing this, it's gonna be, what did we say, chat? It's gonna be the Blood Knight's Warblade. All right. It's gonna be a sword. Blood Knight War. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna track this item here. Track the recipe. It might not pop up because I got so much going on, so we're gonna have to not track some of that other
Return
shit.
when you need more.
I used to always curious why can't I see my shit? You know, why can't I see this? Why can't I see that? Well, turn out I got too much going on over here, so I need to undo certain stuff, not track it. And then once I stop tracking enough stuff, I'll be able to see it. Okay, right there. So now I can see it. Can you send crafting orders to Alliance Tune as Horde? No, you cannot. You cannot do cross-faction, and you cannot do cross-realm. You could do if you're in the same guild, but you can't even be on a friends list and do them either. All right, one thing I did not do, all right, that I did forget, but we'll pick up the items either way. I did not get the crafting, the crest thingamajigger. The crestamajigger, you know, like the ethereal crest. Well, the missives are gimme, but I have to go to a different vendor if this is like, maybe they're here, so that'll be cool if they're here. So let's go ahead and grab all our items here. Let's close this so we can read what we're looking at. We need tormented. I wish it'd be a way just to like copy paste. We need tormented tantalizers. See, because Achilles doesn't know how to fucking spell. It's tantalum. Oh, I don't need those anymore? No, I did. I don't need the oh, okay, let's go. All right, how many of these do I need? I only need one of these. It doesn't say that it comes in any specific you know, grade, so I'm gonna need one. Oh no, it's broken. Achilles just broke it. All right, hold on, close it, reopen it. If that happens, don't worry, don't sweat. You might have to log out and shit. All right, so do that. You got one there. That's all you need. And then we need dazzling bedazzlers. We need bedazzlers. I swear to God, I hate fucking writing. All right, how many of these? We needed 2 of those. Don't need like any special quality. All one quality. I know that they were doing away with 1 to your bronze quality. But when I'm buying some of the ore, I'm still buying the cheaper ore. I need gloaming alloy. I guess we want the good shit. I gotta spend some coin on these. I need 10 of these. You probably run the hunt embellishment. I hate the hunt, but we're gonna look at Archon for that information there as well. All right, we need sterling alloy. I'm pretty sure I didn't buy the high grade alloy because I just craft with it. Could do the crafting orders for the patrons, but when making your shit, you want to get the best stuff that there is. And I need 6 of these. And last but not least, it looks like we need some weapon wrap. Boom. What the fuck? What did I spell wrong now? Silver Moon weapon wrap. I swear to God, if I spell something incorrectly, I can't see it. Did I bug out? Let's try and just go wrap. Let's filter it out for current expansion only. Right here. I don't know what I did wrong, but we only need 1 of those. All right, now we need missives. For those of you that don't know what missives are, those are that's the spinach that Papa eats, and you put it in your weapon. So we're gonna look and see what missives they're using for this Ret Pally here. So generally, what all you need to do is just scroll down to the bottom, and it'll give you the. And these are called embellishments. Oh no! These are called missives, and then you still can put an embellishment as well. So it looks like Missive of the Peerless, which is going to be guaranteed crit and mass. And then next would be your Fever Flare. So we're gonna go with this one here, Elastian Missive of the Peerless. That's a big old word. I'm definitely gonna miss spelling that. All right. So it should be. These are patterns. Hold on. Let's make sure we still have it for current. I could have just put missive too. Well, now that I think about it, I should just put missive and peerless. There you go. I should probably buy 2 of these, because we'll probably craft the wrist as well. So now that we have that, we need the embellishment. Now, what embellishment are they using? Looks like they're using the hunt, like Twilight said. So you go back into here, you look for this, and you go. Let's just type in their hunt and put the filter again back to current expansion. All right. It looks like this is it right here. It says Dark Moon Sigil. It doesn't say Dark Moon Hunt. Or Dark Moon Deck, I'm sorry. So let's see if maybe I don't buy this wrong. Right here. Provides the following property. Your spells and abilities have the chance to grant 85 secondary stat for 15 seconds based on the target creature's type. Unique. Alright, so this is the one that we're going to get. Got that one. Alright. And now we've got to find somebody that can craft our item. Alright. So
I have one.
Reader, holy. How you doing, Reader? Raider. I hope you're doing well, my man. I hope you are doing well.
Shorel Aran.
Alright. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go to armor, weapon, boom, two-handed, boom, sword, boom. No, that's a trinket. Wait.
They paired me with Mia, said she walked me through. One look at her and my brain short-circuited. Supplies hit the carpet, pens rolling like they're scared of it.
Life is exhausting. Yeah, it's hard adulting, man. I haven't seen you streaming in a while.
Hard, instant comedy. She rubbed her temple, eyes lit up like stars. At first day special, you're raising the bar. Everything I touch keeps
I'm pretty sure you can. I think, you know what? Now that I think about it, I think you can. Let me see.
enjoying the art. She calls me her beautiful disaster. Laughing while I'm turning red faster and faster. Every move I make is
Oh, look at that. It is. Okay. Look at that. All right. Go send it to Twilight.
Hey, Mom! The meatloaf! We want it now! The meatloaf! Mom, the meatloaf!
What am I supposed to do? She's drawn.
That player does not exist. What did I do? I put Twilight Tush. See what I did there? Not Twilight Rush. That is so Achilles. I think I just sent it to you. Thank you so much. You cannot cross realm. That is the one thing I know for sure, unless they changed it for this expansion. If they didn't change it, then you can't. It has to be either in the same guild. Right, you have to be in the same guild. All right, let's go ahead and see about making ourselves some wrists.
My goods are one of a kind.
I'm a walking train wreck in brand new shoes. Tripping over nothing, but she's moving closer.
All right, so plate wrist. What did we have for plate? Sorry, I don't want to show you my porn. God damn it. I was supposed to show that on stream.
Lunchroom hit different, tray slip from my hands, mashed potatoes flying, salad across the land, little bit.
Thank you, Twilight. Thank you.
Shoes. I froze like a statue, no excuse.
All right, let me see for our
Help me clean it up while the whole floor watched the scene, looked up at me and said,
Spellbreakers bracers. Spellbreakers bracers.
in her smile said she wasn't finished yet.
Right here, boom.
By 5 o'clock, my confidence was shot.
All right, let's go ahead and track this one.
Coffee stains, the whole
May my goods serve you well.
All right, this one follows the same shit. So we just open this up. We're looking for, you know, everything like the sterling alloy and everything. So we're gonna go with sterling. How many do I need? I need 5.
I like you best when you're falling apart right here.
All right, we already have the missive. We just have to look and see about what's the other embellishment we want. Hey, look, we got a majestic claw. Was that what we? Oh, that was a majestic fin we were talking about earlier. Majestic fin.
But she's still smiling. If she likes it, I confess. I'm walking.
Oh, and then I gotta buy. You guys didn't remind me. I gotta buy the enchantment. Dazzling thorium. For all intensive purposes, I'm gonna say the crafting has gotten easier. It looks like it truly has gotten easier. All right, what are we doing for the other embellishment, y'all? It looks like the other one is a question mark. So if we're gonna do that, then maybe go with the Arcan weave lining, because it looks like this is what they're going with, the Arcano weave. Why don't you favorite so you don't have to keep searching? That would be the smart thing to do. And you're talking to Achilles. I have no idea what you're talking about. Anybody able to make armor by chance? Anybody? You can, but you're on Wrath. Worm Rest. You're on Worm Rest. If you're not in a guild, my guild master's right there. I'm not in the. I got it. I'm in a guild on this guy all the time. Oh, okay. Well, not a problem. Not a problem. Let's go with the armor. We go with plate. We go with the wrist. Boom. And then we search for this. And then we go with spell breakers right there. Boom. 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 Oh. What the fuck? I think I just bought all the wrong shit. What the
Treat
fuck?
my wares with care.
Why? It's really weird.
My goods are one of a kind.
Hold on a second. For some reason... I was tracking the shit for our hammer. For whatever fucking reason. I have no clue. Spellbreakers track the recipe. Apparently I was tracking something else before and I kicked that one in front of it.
You well.
Yeah, you can't either. Neither can I. I'm a blacksmith, but I'm so early. I'm just the baby. I'm just the baby. I don't have no skills. Alright, so I gotta buy the rest of this shit here. Torrented. Cheeky, what are you doing? Cheeky. Chicky. Chicky. Chicky, 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 chicky. Shit. Hey, by the way, this song, the video for this song, the short, I threw it up at 10 a.m. In an hour, it almost had 700 views. By the end of the day, it ended with 1.6. Okay, I was like, holy. And it's a song that I threw in the garbage. And I'm like, you know what? It kind of grew on me because it was in the playlist. I'm like, all right, let me grab it. And then I was like, but it's one line in this whole fucking song I love, and that's the end. You're leveling more alts. Roger that. Shields I can knock out. Okay, I'm gonna need you for shield because I want to do, for prot. I definitely want to do a shield for prot. Glowing alloy. You should add me to your friends list. Do exclamation B tag. Do exclamation B tag and add me. And then you could hook me up with that. Somehow, I'll put it on there for like $1. I'll put it on there for somebody to craft it at $1, like 1 copper. And nobody will touch it. Gonna be really hard to tell it's you. Hold on. Go like this. Boom, boom. Let me go. Friends list. Reader. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's gonna be really hard. Let me make sure I got you as one of my favorites. Hold on. Right here. This, because of this part here. I was like, hell yeah, that fucking rocks. But I don't know what made me, I don't know what convinced me to do. Are you offline right now? No, you gotta be online, right? No, you are offline. Okay, hold on. You were just there and you're gone now. Did you come online? Is that what you just did? There you are. Okay, let me. All right. Got you. I got you. Hey. What am I?
Are you planning a purchase?
Armor. Plate. We want wrist. Wrist are is the thing that we want. Boom. And then we want spell breakers. Boom. 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 Everything's Gucci. And now I gotta find somebody that can make it. Probably gonna looking for. Let's see if anybody can make it. It's still early. I'm on area 52, so maybe you got one of these high rollers. There. Hi, my alt can craft that for you. I'd be happy to switch over. Send the order. Pumping all day. Okay, he didn't give me the alt name. Hi, my alt, the Hunt Mon can craft your bracers, 285. You just need to provide gold mats. Tip what you think is fair, and feel free to ask if you need anything else. All right. I don't know. What's a fair price for bracers, guys? How much? I don't want to try and jip this guy. I don't, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want to get raped either. How much is a good tip price? 5,000? 1,000? 10K? All right. I'll send it at 10. All right. 5 to 20. I'm in the middle. I went with 10. I didn't want to tip at 15%, and I sure the fuck didn't want to tip at 30. I try to go right at 25 or half, whatever. You know what I'm saying? All right, we got to look and see.
Return when you need more.
I did the order with 3 silver. Okay, hold on. Okay, I don't. Okay. I didn't buy enough of the sterling alloy. Remember, we had that other thing in here. Boom. Let's go with 8.
My goods are one of a kind.
I still love you. Come play with me under the neon sky. I wanna see
52. You could just ask me to craft shit.
Yeah, I don't know when you're on. You should have told me. Where you been? I just asked. Literally, you came in just as I was asking. I didn't know what.
You can set the rank what you mean. You don't know what you get.
Yeah, if you're going to be setting the rank, you know, you go into crafting your shit, you just make sure you put it here, boom.
You can't set rank on public's orders.
Oh, that's what you mean. Roger that for Ghost Rider. Gotcha. All right. Now for those of you that don't know what is next. $272 is the max, right? I guess I should have asked. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. So what you also use Archon for, i.e.
If you're paying
pick
more
your
than
poison,
5k for a craft, you're getting ripped off.
you go ahead and you get to your enchants. All right, so right here, go to your enchants, and I just made a sword. So I'm going to be looking for whatever kind of enchant you put on your sword. It looks like a Acuity of the Rendari. And then I just made my wrist. So for my wrist, I'm going to be looking for nothing because I don't think they have anything. They have no wrist enchants. They have no. There's no wrist, so I don't have to worry about enchants for wrist. So Acuity of the Rendori. All right, so we're gonna look for that. Let's look for enchants. That's probably gonna come up all kind of funky. I have probably spelled it wrong, Acuity. I didn't spell it wrong. What the fuck?
Angels cry in a silent sky. God whispers, save them, don't let them die.
All right, let's do it like this. Really weird. Holy cow. 11K. Jesus. I'm gonna have to start a GoFundMe page. Well, the filtering should be okay because, you know, doing it for this expansion, it should be coming up for this expansion. So I don't think that was a problem. There's Blizzard. All right, so go Rendori. Boom. All right, we're geared. So far, we are geared. And what are we looking like on everything for tomorrow? Not bad. I've done 3. I could do one more tier 11 though to give me 246. Nah. Yeah, I didn't get a 10 in, unfortunately. Did not get a 10. I'm pretty sure nobody will take me for a 10. I need to put in some work. That's all right. Try and get into an 8. All right, let's try and do an 8. Let's see. Oh, for delves. Gotcha. I meant for I thought will anybody take me for a 10? Let's see, do I have anybody with some balls? Do I have anybody with balls? Come on, that's an easy one. You haven't even touched the key yet? If we could get a chat group together, I'll get you in a 10. What kind of chat group are you talking about? Then how are you gonna get me in? Or how are you gonna get us in? Oh, you don't want pugs or shitters, gotcha. Bro, we built this city on pugging. What do you mean? We built this city on pugging. How can you even say that? They're learning and they turned me down. How dare they? Yeah, we built this city on rock and roll, exactly. Free fall. What level do you have to be for a fucking... Oh my god, nobody's gonna take me. Those guys are 2,500. I'm punching a little bit above my pay grade. Where's all my friends that are playing in these waters? Where's Max and where's Josh? And why can't I get in a group with Max and Josh? What's up? You're in time walking? Okay. Where's fucking Max? He's in a fucking dungeon without me. I hate that guy. Hate that guy. Did you do Time Walk in Firelands raid for a free hero? No, I didn't. I don't like doing like 4 of those dungeons. Like, blah. I don't know. I'm funny. I'm funny like that. I can't stand it. If it's a raid and I can fuck around, I'm all in. But if it's not a raid where I can fuck around, like I have new shoulders, but I don't have a charge. You should, bro. I'm good, man. I'll whoop everybody's ass if they take me. It takes 2 minutes. Just do a skip group for the last boss on the raid. Oh, that. Okay, let's see. How do we do that? Do I have time walking? I don't think I have it. I don't think I have it. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of this shit. Because I'm not doing shit in the fucking neighborhood. Lost animals. Come on now. What do I look like? I'm horde. I'm a horde. I need a 10. I need a 10. I need a carry. How much money do I have left? Whew. How the fuck do I get back to? Where's the way back portals? Where's the portal room here? Is it in the middle? This seems like it would be a logical place to put it. You know, you put the portal Ogrimmar right over here somewhere. I don't need to go to Ogrimmar. Fine, let's see. Raid Finder. Which one is it? Time walking, right? They don't have it. Are you sure? There is no time walking skip. Is this it? Is it Firelands? It's the Ragnaros skip. This one, right? What's this for? I will share the quest for Rags when we queue. I will ding it. Oops. Fuck. Carry offering. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried. Next time. We'll maybe do it next week. We'll do it next week. What is this?
There's a blaze down in my chest, won't let me breathe easy. A hunger only heaven could plant so deeply. I want more.
Where do I turn this in at?
Can't settle for less. When your crooked grin hits me like a holy caress. You reach for my hand on that cracked, scary sidewalk. Every step with you feels like we outrun the clock. From the moment dust paints the sky.
I only got a few weeks anyways. I gotta do stuff for the channel. I still gotta edit shit and everything, so I don't really have time. I was just trying to do this real quick. Weird. I don't know where I'm supposed to turn this in at. That's the tent in front of you. Oh, this thing here? I thought so too.
Baladash Malanore.
Apparently I haven't defeated him. For some reason it says defeated. And it's lit up because I have it lit up or something. What? I saw it, man. I saw it. I'm good. Like, use your eyes. Use your eyes. I am. Too funny. Right. Exactly. That's what threw me off, I think. All right. Let me see who I can pass you guys off to. Because like I said, I am not done. I still got more shit to do. Still gotta finish out my stuff. Gotta be diligent about it. We're gonna go to PvP, Fred. Let's do this, Fred. All right, so we're gonna get this all done with. Boom. Hey guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate all of the support. Once again, please go give me a follow on this beautiful thing called YouTube. All right, and go to Achilles Chronicles 1970. All right, go there and give me a follow. You know what I'm saying? Ace that shit right there. Give me a follow on that, or if you want to give me a follow on the music one, that would be fine too. Nothing wrong with spreading the love around for some Achilles radio, so give me a follow over here too. Do this for me. I truly appreciate it. Me love you long time. All right, until next time, everybody, keep calm, keep your head on a swivel, and be good to one another. Remember, without you there would be no me. I love you. Have a great night.